work on this damn camera. So there's a special tool that involves, get a light on it, you can see the shiny bolt. It goes on a web on the water pump. See if I can get that focused. A bit better. Now it comes with lots of McGubbins to try and tension it off a bracket that bolts up onto the alternator, which is way up there. You can just see the housing on it. So that's a bit of a faff and a palaver. So what I've done is there's a 6mm Allen key on the securing bolt on the bottom of the tensioner, and I've bolted the one part of the tool that fitted on the crankshaft web, and then I got myself a 25mm 26mm spanner on flats and shoved it onto this tool here, and I managed to turn it enough to line up the timing mark, which actually I'll show you an old tensioner. Tensioner. Right, so you can see here on the old tensioner there's an arrow. I'll put it down and take a proper picture. There's an arrow here, and there's a notch here, and the idea is that you turn this flange till those line up. So in the car, I managed to get that done. So you can see up here. Oh no, you can't see it. So let's get this light here and push it there. So you should be able to see it where the belt goes round the pulley on the tensioner. So that belt's tension now. I put a mark on the cam to see if the belt jumped or anything like that, which was unnecessary, but you can see that TDC's come off a bit. The just bring it down. The pulleys on the camshafts are left loose for this, so that the belt can transition to its position. A bit of pottery there. And it's got the cam locks on it, so the cam locks I'll show you in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Right, come on. Does time take when you're videoing stuff? I'm new to this, you see, so I don't even know if I'll post this. Who knows? I thought I was quite smart, you know, saving time. That tool was, it was expensive, over $150, I think. And I've seen people use bars with bolts run through them and all that, which is good. So, but I didn't have the skill nor the time to make that. So what have we got? So actually TDC hasn't really moved. That's exactly where it was before. Well, I'll check that. I'll give the engine a quick rotation anyway when I do the pulley. You've got to turn the belt a couple of times to make sure that things are aligned. So you can see the cam locks on the inlet and exhaust cam there, and then their positions are here and here. I wrote on the cam locks just to be sure, and they're absolutely spot on in terms of time. And this engine timing belt was almost in perfect condition, so probably a bit unnecessary to change it, but I'm now happy and can drive the car like a madman and not worry about things. So tension looks fine, so that'll definitely not jump when I turn the engine over. Well, I came out this morning thinking I was going to have a saga to go through, but seems to be okay. Next job though, I can't resist this, I have to tell you, is to get this started. So this is my the track car. I'm a shocking driver, so I don't think I'll ever have it on the track. I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know if I can even register it now. I could when I started, but the rules have changed, so we'll see. I'll just go and beg and throw money at somebody and see if it'll make things better. So this is an 18RG. Original old school on carbs, electronic ignition, but yeah, just the way I like it. Easy peasy. Nothing can go wrong, and if it does, you can fix it. And this was done by my my friendly painter, Matt at Leongatha Panels. He did a smashing job. This is a Ford colour, electric orange. Engine was rebuilt by Dandy Engines. Shell was done inside gloss black, stripped, de-soundproofed. All the trims obviously black. Stuff in the boot. Flat light Australian. They were only made for I think 2 years or maybe a year and a half, and it's a new old stock one. I've got to polish that one up to try and get it to this stage, but those were very hard to find. I've actually got another 2 sets because when you buy stuff you usually buy until you can get a good pair. Well, I do anyway. Fuel cell, nice simple electric fuel pump setup obviously, and braided lines everywhere, and nice setup in the back. Why did I come back here? Can't remember. Oh yeah, and this took a long time to do because the tension was all changed in this, so I had to put extra springs in here and all that. So yeah, there we go. Quite a thing. But it's been sitting for a year now, maybe a year and a bit, whilst other roadworthy projects got in the way. As I've mentioned before, I really can't keep up with everything, but this one's coming to its end. I've got a week off just now. I've got a Skyline GTR down in the garage. I'm changing the turbos on. I think that's going to be next on the hoist, and then that's a new prop shaft that's got to get fitted, and I've got to do the handbrake mounts, which is a hybrid between a Toyota and a Commodore. This is 5-stud Commodore back end on discs, and yeah, obviously a Commodore running gear on the front, all adjusted.